Hi, we are Lynn and Graham, and this is our motorhome. We're two retirees who are enjoying travelling around New Zealand in our motorhome, and we feel truly fortunate to live in such a beautiful country. So come along and see what we get up to on our travels. Hi, and welcome to the second part of our journey towards Tauranga for my sister's significant birthday. We are still in the Wairarapa, just travelling through the small towns, and stopped over at Ekatahuna to a lovely motor camp there, right beside a little river. It was a very pleasant evening, and as you can see, the weather is great. We then moved on to Pahiatua, where we got some supplies. Then continuing our drive through these lovely little towns, we get to Woodville, and Woodville is the start of a brand new road which links the west with the east. I was raised in Palmerston North, which is over the other side of these ranges in front of us, and I have vivid memories of travelling backwards and forwards through the Manawatu Gorge. Whilst it was a flat road, it was a very windy road following the path of the river. The railway line was on the other side of the river, which is still there and doesn't seem to be as prone as the road was to washouts, etc. But this is the new road, and from what we see so far, it looks brilliant. That road is such a vast improvement on the previous road, it's unbelievable. Once over the hill, it was heading further north, and we finished up at a small town called Kimbolton. Tonight we are parked in the car park here at the Heritage Park Gardens, and we're just heading off for a walk. It's $10 a night per person. This garden's primarily a rhododendron garden, so the optimum time to come and visit here in New Zealand would be springtime, sort of August through to probably October. Check out the colour of those ones. More over here, they've obviously finished flowering. We are here in middle of November, so some are still flowering. There's a nice white one in the background over there. The garden was established in 1969 by the New Zealand Rhododendron Association as a trial for growing rhodos in New Zealand. It was taken over by a charitable trust in 2006 to run the gardens, which are now maintained by volunteers. It's a 5-hectare site which features around 2,000 species and hybrid rhododendrons, and amongst other flowers and specimen trees. This is an NZMCA parkover property, and the entrance fee of $10 per person per night includes a wander around the garden, and you can do that at your own time, at your leisure. There are volunteers here working on the garden sometimes during the day, but the rest of the time you've got the gardens to yourself.
The last of the sun's rays just bringing the colour out in these two rhododendrons, I suppose they are. They're not little azaleas.
Next morning we're on the road again, this time taking the road from King Bolton through to Manawatu. It's a very pretty road, capped off right at the end by lovely views in the Manawatu Gorge.
Just stopped at this old bridge. I think this is the Manawatu Gorge, but I'm not quite sure. But those cliffs that we've just seen were pretty spectacular. There's a very large river here, and of course they've got the new road bridge there, which we just came over, and this would have been the old bridge, one-way bridge. Certainly recommend travelling this road as opposed to State Highway 1 for those of you who are planning to travel around the North Island. The road from Kimbolton to Manawatu. It's a very pretty road. Little windy, little hilly, but nothing too drastic. The views are amazing. Rushing water. We're at the Rangipo Dam here in the middle of the North Island, just off the desert road, which is right beside Mount Rhododendron. Wow! Looking over there, there's a massive We're just walking down this track here at the dam. This road is closed to vehicles at the moment, and I think it goes down to the river just on the north side of the dam. Still walking down the track. This road, as I said, is closed to vehicles at the moment, so we can't park down here unfortunately, because this is a freedom camping area. Track's a bit steep and rough, and as a result I've got the wrong footwear on. Graham's going down. I think I might not go down there. I could imagine me slipping on my bottom. Certainly an interesting sort of a place. Some workmen are here doing something, don't know what, but yeah, we're right on the middle of the dam at the moment, and there's the Graham and the moho behind him. Well, there's a power of water coming out of that outtake pipe into the river. Down another track on the other side of the dam.
And the sun's come out.
And the sun's come out, and we've just put jackets and sweatshirts on. And that's looking down the gorge.
And it's raining again, so that concludes this part of our journey, and we hope you enjoyed it. Next time we are travelling further north on our mission to get to Tauranga. Thanks for watching.